And we are live once more tonight, Saturday night. So, what do we want to do tonight? Tonight we're gonna do two things. First, we are gonna go back to Oschersleben. It's a funny name to say. We're gonna go back there, and we are gonna try a few more laps. And I don't know why I have this open. Okay, no. We're gonna go there and try a few more laps, just to try to burn our brain the things we've been working on that we practiced with the coach on Thursday and yesterday during the race. So I still need to get a little bit more comfortable. Where's my other glove? Here. There, and we're gonna do that for like, I don't know, maybe 15-30 minutes. And then we are gonna go to them choose Lime Rock. So Lime Rock has one thing that's special. And the special thing about Lime Rock is this was the first track we raced this year. So when on vacation came back, like the first live streams you're gonna see on our channel were in Lime Rock. So I think it's gonna be like nice to go back there and try to see our improvement. I'm seeing here though that the one that we were doing was the one of the chicanes. I don't think this has like the first chicane or the second chicane. We're doing the one of the first chicane. So slightly different, maybe a little bit faster. Yeah, like 2 seconds faster. But still, we can come here and see how we are performing against the pack, how we feel, how close to the top times or the front of the pack we are. And I think that's going to be a good practice. And again, like we're trying here to compare, the whole goal of today is to compare how we're doing, how we are making progress versus what we've been working on with the coach. Yesterday, I was like, after the stream, I was reading the comments from the previous stream, and someone was talking about how I have been focusing a lot on replicating the things I'm learning, and I should be maybe spending more time and really try to feel the car and find the limits and this kind of thing. So I think there's a very fair comment. So that's one other thing we're going to be pushing here at Oschersleben and then at Lime Rock Park, which is going to be, we're going to try to find the limit. Like that's the goal. We have to find the limit, and as we get close to the limit, we use the things we learned with the coach as the method, but the outcome should be coming, like the feedback should be coming from the car. So let's see what we can do. For now, we're just gonna have, I wish I had like a shortcut. Okay, it's already here. It's already like that. I was gonna say we should have a shortcut for the car. Why is it so far? What did it race yesterday last? I don't remember. But I have to sit differently here in the seat because the other thing, I did change a few things on the pedals. So a couple of changes I've made. Yeah, I have to find. I have to find a better position here. Okay, let's see. Maybe I'll have to go a little bit further back. I think my seat's already all the way back though. So I printed new heel supports. They're higher, and now we have like better control over our inputs. I feel like the steering wheel is also super soft.
You've got wheel damage. Looks like one of your wheels is out of alignment. You'll have less grip out there.
It is.
We got damage on the front end.
Let me
That
just get
aero
back to
damage
the.
is probably slowing you a lot.
I need the black box here, so let's. Oh, we get okay. Where is this? And this can be the small version. Oh, okay. Give me the small version, and I'll just put to the side here somewhere. Oh, I can go the scale and scale it down. Like really, this is not quite for you guys to worry about right now. It's just for me to see the force feedback and stuff like that. So let's close this, and then now I can change the force feedback. I think we're racing the yesterday we were racing the Formula 4 last, and I had to change that. But again, let's see. Like I'm curious to see like how I'm gonna react with the new changes here to the setup. Like the heel rest should give us a much better control over the throttle. We see like just because my foot's way higher, but it's also interesting because it's a different place. I'm hitting the brakes as well. Too early maybe. No, not quite. I do need like a little bit more brake pressure on the second apex there, just to make sure I'm turning in the car and pointing to the other chicane. Yeah, it's gonna take us a few laps to get used to the new the changes here. The wheel is kind of hitting my legs as well, so I'm gonna hold the brake for longer than. Okay, feels like a different car so far. Let's get used to our mods and start picking up the pace here. Just relax the 99%. Like that. Let's go 80% now. And really try to find the limit of the car, of the grid, without worrying too much, like just naturally. Maybe too hard on the steering wheel. Yeah, we might end up like spending a little bit more time hitting the car. But okay, that's gonna be a
Slow down. You got a penalty for cutting the course.
I wish I could put my seat like further back. You wanna stay longer on the brakes. Or maybe lower. I don't think I have like a lower setting on my seat. Getting used. Let's get used to this. Because I'm hitting like the brakes higher as well, we have to get used to it. It's kind of like new equipment. Let's consider everything here new equipment. It's tough right now, because I'm hitting my legs here, so, and I can't go further back Alright, like all the way back. Let's try like this. And actually, I was able to get my hip like a little bit further back. But I can't slide. I can't slide. So. It is a different driving position right now. I know this was complete garbage, so don't worry. Don't worry. Let's pick up the pace. I think it's the best thing we can do right now. Let's just try like one like clean lap and then I go from there. That's what we're doing.
New fast flat for you.
35.7, that's like close to where we were. In the same track condition, so. Went too early on the gas here. Ended up like forcing us like a long line for no reason. I feel like the new heel rest on the gas on the throttle is helping a lot. Sometimes I do have to get like faster on the gas, so I have to get used to that as well.
New fast flat for you.
I don't know like why I got an off track there, really. I didn't notice any off tracks. But now we're comparing against our best like ever. Let's see if we can go like under. Yeah, sector 2 was complete trash, right? I feel like sometimes we're using the entire track naturally, and like the feedback I got, like sometimes I'm driving away, so we're gonna try to be like as narrow as possible, like let the car go, but we're not going to be pushing the car outside. So here, for example, it's just a car going. Yeah, much better control with throttle for sure. Let's keep working here. And I know this looks weird, but just gives us like a very straight line outside of the curve on the exit. Whenever I get it right, you're gonna see like how much time I get. It's just insane. And he had to manage the throttle input because the car was trying to spin. It wasn't the fastest exit, but I think it's a good exit. So, I mean, mostly quiet here because I'm trying to focus on what we're doing here. We have some changes, so I gotta adapt to those as well. Like, we had way more like space we could have used there.
That was your fastest lap of the session.
But we didn't. Because I'm gonna force it, so let's... Yeah, like this is the line. I don't feel like I drove there, just like a car going there. Let's use a bit of the cucumber. Ah, you see my knee on my way. Was it good? Like, was it good for a second? Yeah, this feels like a good exit. Here too. I need to find like a better exit here. I really need to find a much better exit from turn 1, 2, 3. I don't know which turn is it, but like that one. That I have like a very trashy exit. Okay. That's the problem with the delta. We start like trying to chase the delta, so let's just forget the delta for now. We have good pace. We're close to getting below the... Let's focus on the track. Yeah, like this is one that I have to do much better from like, or to be more consistent. Let's keep pushing here. I feel like this is a good lap. Let's keep pushing. The other feedback that I got is like I stay too long on the. I have to shift earlier. I'll try to remember that as well.
New fastest lap for you.
1:34.97. So like we are improving. Remember, same track conditions. That's why I usually say like sometimes this was a trash. Sometimes taking the delta out helps a lot because then like we don't have like any pressure of doing a great sector 1 and then a bad sector 2 and trying to save the delta. Let's keep working a few more laps here. I feel the delta is very helpful when you're actively trying something new and trying to compare like, am I gaining or losing time because of that? In those situations I feel like it helps a lot, but just regular practice. We're just trying to focus and find the line. Okay, we're finding the limits. Let's not worry too much about going off track and crashing. The whole point we're trying to, like here's a example, like we're trying to actively find the limit, right? So let's continue our exercise. The hesitation wasn't ideal there, but I also feel it was a quick recovery. Like, this cannot happen in the race. This just cannot. 9 more minutes and we go to Lime Rock. Maybe I carried too much speed. It's okay. I almost feel like using all the track there is more dangerous than actually helpful sometimes. Not a bad lap so far. We're like 0.4, 0.5 below our fastest ever. Which is still like a pretty decent lap. .36, not bad. Was a promising combo, but then like we just destroyed it. It's gonna cost us time here as well because it's been carrying up speed. and then I change the brake position. I was looking something else. So 7 more minutes. We have probably like another 3-4 laps. Let's see if we can put another one like there in the 34s. I think that'll be huge. Recovered sometime in the last second. Yeah. I don't know if you can realize from there, but like it was a very bad entry or like exit. Maybe like mid corner was very bad. That's what I said. This is much better. Late apex. We're gonna use as much as we need. We're not gonna force it there. Smooth on the throttle. Good. That was good. That was not good, okay? I did everything wrong there. It did cost me a lot of time. This is a good exit though. I feel like we recovered some time there. Let's try to stay tight here. That's where we went. Not bad. 3 more laps here. Let's go. It's a good time so far. Like we're at 0.1 from our best. So let's keep pushing. We might be able to improve some more. That felt good. Felt good as well. Let's see if we can do this like very nicely. I feel like I was slower than it should have been. It's gonna be our fastest by not a lot.
Just set your fastest lap of the session.
Good. Let's see. One or two more. Soft exit. We are 0.15 behind. We did have like a very good sector here last time. I feel like. We're gonna do one more lap here and go to Lime Rock. So yeah, that was bad. That was bad. That was bad. We're having such a great start of the lap. Let's finish. Let's finish strong. We can do it. Let's brake here. Open up as much as we can. Go on the gas. Lift. Go on the gas again. Use the rotation. Brake. Use the rotation. Go on the gas here. Smooth. Push forward. Brake. Use the rotation. Turn in. I feel like it was a good practice. We did have like, let's see. There's one thing that I'm not feeling actually. I hate when this happens. So sometimes like it was not happening before, but now sometimes my brake's not like, oh, maybe I know where it is. We gotta test it. The laps, let's see. 34.9, 34.9. These are active resets. 5.3, 5.3, 5.2, 5.3, 5.4, 5.4. Yeah, I think we're improving overall. Our best here was a 34.945. I think it's pretty good. 4.945. Let me test this. I'll have to test this real quick. So yeah, I was playing with something down there. Just give me a second. I was playing with something on my brakes today, like, and I had to switch a cable, and I think I put it in the wrong place. So that's what's going on here. Let's put it in the right place, and it shall work now. Let's see. Let's see the beauty of getting the cables in the right places. Let me see. There we go. Working now. That's what we need. Let's go back to iRacing. Where's iRacing? Let's go back to iRacing. Now we're gonna go to Lime Rock. So official M2's 11 minutes. I think you can do like, yeah, let's see. Let's see. Let's see if we do 1 or 2 here. The other thing I want to check is our delta to the coach. Matters to me. So VRS. Let's go to VRS. That's not it. VRS app. There we go. So we are doing a 34,945, right? Our coach was doing, I think, a 291. Pretty decent. Teams, no teams. And let's join practice here. In the meantime, I'm multitasking here just to check his lap time. Simmersburg, Lime Rock. Let's see. We're racing there, motorsport arena or yes. Oh, disappeared. His lap time disappeared from the group, but I think it was 921 or something like that. So we did today a 0.945 minus 0.291, and let's divide that. I want to see the percentage. We are right by 94.291. 0.7%. We're getting there. We're getting there. We are getting there. So good. First things first. In our practice, we're improving. It'll improve by 0.2 today, which is huge for where we are at. So we're below that 1%. And now let's see. This is a track that we know very well.
Give us a few clean laps to get our fuel numbers.
But now we're gonna do something with new skills, right? We're using new skills. So what can I do multitasking here, guys? Because I want to see the track. Alright, so let's get you out of the way. So people are doing like 55s here as the fastest lap. We gotta be there. Let's try. There's no chicane here, so we gotta learn how to take this corner here, which is not like this. Let people go through. Like, I have no pace so far. They parked me. Probably crashed. Here we break right here, and then we aim for this outside here, go as fast as we can, carry as much speed. I think we break here. No, that was too late. So we're gonna try to break on the 4. Alright, remembering the track, it's an important piece. Like the braking markers and stuff like that. I know this is very, very slow. At least we are on the track. So here might be like a straight hard. Alright, let me go back here on my seat. I don't have to touch, like it's too much speed. Too much speed, too much speed. Okay. Alright, let's see if we can put a few laps here. Let me go back here again. Nobody behind us, some people ahead, that's good.
Slow car ahead.
Did they crash?
You got a slow car on the left. Car stop on the left. Go right.
So here I do think it's gonna be like here's the problem, like there is I feel all of this has to be forked here, by the way. We're gonna build and get there. Let's find the right way.
You got a slow car on
Ow.
the right.
I have to... okay, that's not enough quick. I have to commit better to the brakes then. And here's what I said like in the previous session. Using the delta now that I need the feedback, it's going to be super helpful. Not enough brakes, maybe a little bit more on the brakes. We're finding limits. We're finding the limits of the
Car,
track.
189.
Okay, you see like
Just set the
5.5.
fastest lap. 55.639.
Great time, dude.
I might need more time here instead of going to this session. Let's see if I can have like a breakthrough in 1 or 2 laps. But I do have to try a few, like a couple different things. I don't feel like I'm braking good anyway. Maybe pointing out here. Alright, so maybe we can do like a fast lap now.
You've just set your fastest lap of the session. We've got our fuel use numbers.
I can definitely brake later. Let's see what this guy's doing here. That was an off track. Okay. Yeah, I have to. We're gonna go on the inside.
That was your fastest lap of the session. Car on your left. Keep to the right.
Stay outside here.
Still there.
Because then I have the inside here.
Clear on the left.
It's good. It's good at practicing like race situations here. I remember the inside's not a good idea here. Alright, so here. No, too much brake, still too much brake. But I don't feel it's a matter like of using less brakes, I feel it's a matter of like... It's not like less on the brakes, just like later. Yeah, we're gonna go on the inside here.
Car stopped ahead.
He's like defending hard, dude.
Car stopped on the right.
I don't know why he's defending so hard, but I do need like some good practice here, so let's just figure this out. Let's overtake him.
Car on your left. Stay on the right.
And I'm gonna go on the inside here.
Still there.
Overtake behind that car.
Clear.
Okay, got rid of him. There's no point like in racing. That's an awful exit here. Really? I'm gonna try to race this? Okay. Yeah, he's gonna try to race this.
Car on your left. Clear.
I have to figure that out because I don't wanna like have that issue of the car trying to go the wrong direction during the race. Oh, hold on. Ah, damn. We have to get out. Okay. Okay, just in time. Let's stay in the sim here. I'm gonna go to the next one. We do have like a 56.8, but that's not gonna be good, nearly good enough. Or 56.5. Like we have to finish braking here, open up. It's like that corner from Oschersleben. Like we have to make it a 2, like double apex. We have to go like really like this. Let me try one like lap here without anybody because we're still in the sim. Open up more and like cutting more. Alright, let's push. I feel like 2 or 3 more laps we can get like a very good one. I'll break even later. Not good, but like much better than what we're doing for sure. Harder on the brakes, yeah. I don't know why I'm going so like... I can go much harder on this. I don't like to lose a lot of speed. But I'm losing a lot of speed because I'm doing all the thing. You see how much time I have here? Okay, it's good so far. I feel like we're improving though. Let's keep pushing a bit more. Yeah, I do need to do better at that corner. I think just a little. I have to choose that as an apex, okay? Okay, I think I have like reverse engineer what's going on here. So let's try
That
right
was
here.
your fastest lap of the session.
This is a much more important piece of the corner. quite this. Not quite, not quite, not quite. Okay, guys. We are problem solving that corner. I think almost everything else have figured out. Like, this is right after 4 here. Just let the car open up. Go on the gas. To get a good exit. Open up here. Try to close as much as we can. And here we go on the gas because we're gonna gain all of these. Too much on the curve there. Let's avoid that curve next time. Avoid the curve, but like, we know what we have to do. Yeah, that's what we have to do. Okay. We found good sectors. Now too much in the brakes. Avoid a curve, avoid a curve. Okay, we're gonna go under 56 now. I think we can improve more.
That was your fastest lap of the session.
Okay, let's go to the session 55.9. Let's see if we can put like have 9 minutes. Maybe have like 10 or 15 laps there. Let's see what we can do. But at least like we know going uphill it's gonna be a 8 minutes. It's gonna be lift. Did you hear that? I just popped my neck real good. Not this one. So we're gonna get in like with 6 minutes. That's like 5 fast laps. We can do it. I popped my neck here and like it feels loose now. But yeah, like in the meantime, what I was talking about is I 3D printed these footrests, like these heel rests, because my pedals are high, but they're not like high enough, the rests. So we print like maybe like twice as tall. And let's see what I can do here. Deeper in the brakes there. Yeah, like we don't want to hit that curve. Just barely touch it. Just barely touch it. this one we can touch, it's okay. We don't want to go outside because that slows us down. Let's see if we can put like consistent laps under 56.
You got a slow car on the right.
Really? Like,
Car right.
like the guy's coming out of the
Okay,
box
on the left. Clear on the right.
and he wants like to not give space to someone who's coming on a fast lap. You see? Like, yeah. This is frustrating. We have 5 minutes, maybe like 4 laps here. Too late. No need to hit that curve there. You gotta have a better exit here. Let's shift gears earlier. I do think I have a clean track for us now, so...
Slow car ahead.
I open up
ahead.
too much.
Go right.
Too much. Yeah, this was good. You see, like, just not touching that already gives us a lot. Okay, so this is gonna be a 56. Let's keep pushing. No, not good. Gotta improve this last sector.
You've got the fastest lap.
Stay tight. Okay, that wasn't a good like first or second sector. We're being luckier than wiser here. There's much more speed we can carry here. Let me focus on that. All these lights are just slowing me down. Let's find a good spot to overtake me before like we go to the main.
Left side. Clear.
Alright, one more attempt. Let's try. Yeah, it's not quite bad. So be very careful with this off track there. Ah, yeah. I don't think we're ready. But now we don't have other option, like it's time, so we'll do it. I can carry more speed here. Let me see if we can put like one other fast lap here before we go to our session. Yeah, let's brake on the 3. Don't worry about open up too much. Touch the grass there, but like okay. Yeah, that's it. Maybe commit earlier. Yeah, that wasn't a bad, like, we had a mistake on the first corner. But I think overall, like, everything else was okay, actually. So, let's update, like, this updates the iRating. Let's see if it opens. Where it truly is. I'll have to do it again. Yeah, let's see. So now we're gonna get rid of you. I don't have like the practice time. It's a lapse. Actually, this is kind of helpful right now. So we have like the second highest iRating, which means it's on us to do something here. Gabriel is pretty strong. Then we have another 2.7, and everybody likes 2 and below. Doesn't mean much though. This is the 2 below, like it doesn't really mean much. People can have like pace in several different. Then Francis 1.4. It's a tough track to overtake. I feel like without a lot of risk. So we do need to have a very good qualifying. We do need to have a very good qualify here. Otherwise we're going to be stuck like this, and I have to have like much better exits. But there's no like long straight. Like here's a good one. I feel overtaking there is the easiest, like the best overtake spot. Like in this turn 1. He's too far back though, you see like how people go far. Right. Here it's like, it's very hard to overtake here. So, let's see. Let's focus on having like a good lap. That's all we have to do right now. Let's qualify. Let's focus on what we can do. I got too comfortable here, so now I have to find my position again in my set. And I realize like how low my wheel is versus what it should be. That's why like I slowed here. And the first lap, like the out lap, is just a matter of finding the grip. We're not trying to go crazy to the hills here. We're trying to stay clean. And our lap starts here. And we could have
flag,
more
green flag.
speed, so let's compare
Okay,
this a
here
session.
comes your first time lap.
Remember, it's like after the 4. Every time you see me like this false like gas because I didn't carry enough speed, means I should have done something different. Wasn't the best actually.
One more lap.
It was like kind of fun. So 5.57. Now we push. And now we push. We have a few, like 1 tenth here. Let's try to have a good one. Maybe, only maybe. Ah, no.
There's the flag. It's over.
It was not enough. But 55, like 55.7 is pretty strong, I feel like. So let's wait. I'll put this one here because we want to see it, how this is going to evolve. I know this guy can be very fast. Maybe he had a mistake there. And let's see results here. Actually, like the last stop speed was 55.8, 55.0. So depending, like 55.2. Let's see during qualify though, because during the race sometimes we have a draft. 56s. It was pretty like pretty low SOF though. That's the other one. Yeah, like 55.015. So yeah, I think we're just being lucky, to be honest. Because if it was like this race, it would be like before. And if we are P1, we have like to bring it back. Like, let's just focus on holding it. If we're not, it's fine as well. As long as we're not starting all the way from the back. It's just like a tough track to overtake, I feel. Let's see where all these lessons are taking us. So starting P1, people are gonna try to dive on the first corner. So I'll have to defend. Like here, we just have to start defending on this track. If we just go for the regular line, we're gonna drop like 5 positions. Yeah. Let's see. Let's see. I'm a little bit tense because still like a couple parts of this track that I'm not super used to. It's actually like one, but like it carries the speed like half of the track. Or actually two, right? It's the corner, like the cornering, and later like the lift. But let's see. Okay, we're starting P1. We don't need you anymore. Let's grade. And then I'm gonna come here.
The estimated SOF is 1,878.
Change.
Keep it clean. The DNF today would hurt our points a lot.
No fueling.
Waiting on the final car's grid.
Cool. So we start like from the inside line, which is good. So let's defend that.
Everyone's gridded.
All right.
Green flag, green flag.
All right, guys. Let's focus here.
Car on your left. Clear.
Defensive. Still defensive here. Don't give the inside. And I feel like now we can go a bit loose. We had over a second, like or half second in the qualify, so let's try 25 seconds. Alright, let's do a race. Uh-oh. Not a good exit. Let's do our best here. Yeah, let's keep focused. Alright, 3 laps. It's funny how we're losing time on the entry there, but then you see the time is all there. you see, like, the exit there wasn't quite good.
You've got the fastest lap. The car in P3 just set the fastest lap. 55.681.
Yeah, maybe we had like an issue during qualifying. Now let's focus on our race. Like, we have over a second of difference. Like, we can be consistent. I don't think there's much more he can do in terms of pace. I don't think it's gonna go like 55.0. So we have to be consistent with our like 55 lows too.
The car in P5 just set the fastest lap. 55.552. 5 minutes to go.
Let's just keep pushing here. No reason to stress out here. But also we cannot make this type of mistakes. Good answer. Okay, maybe 4 more laps to go. Right now might be too focused on behind, not too like focusing up ahead, so he just got like a 0.4 over us.
The car in P2 just set the fastest lap. 55.44.
Let's keep pushing. Let's just like relax and keep pushing. It's not easy at all to overtake on this ride. I need a better exit here. Alright, now I have to defend, right? Now we do have to defend, so... Best way to defend is being fast. Uh-oh. Just gave away to him. So I'm gonna stay here. Defend in the middle of the track.
Real nice work. This is the white flag lap.
Last lap, let's try to hold it. I made a silly mistake. We're in defensive mode here, so not trying to be fast or anything, just like really not allow him to have the fastest line. As I said, like it's a tough track to overtake, so
Car right, clear.
he tried to go on the dive there, close the door.
You won. Awesome
Boa
job.
corrida, Gabriel, boa corrida. We brought it home. Nice, always nice. Ay, ay, ay. Damn.
Wild Slowman said, "Great wing, glad I was able to catch it."
We start P1.
Wild Slowman said, "What position did you start?"
I started P1. So it was like back to back. That guy, he had a bad qualify. He's good. He's good. Had a bad qualify. So in the beginning, he was like in the middle of the pack. I knew I had to use the first few laps to be very strong and get away from them because I knew this could happen. A lot of time they just like lose pace during the race. So
Hitboxing.
it worked.
10.
And then like it's a very hard track to overtake.
5.
So
Okay, the race is over.
I
Bring it on
defended
in.
as much as I
3,
could
1.
then.
Wild
Right
Slowman
here.
paid off.
said, "Grand Slam, congrats."
Yeah, I don't know. I don't think I had the fastest lap though. I think he did. My fastest like 55.7. I think his was 55.4. He was like, if you look towards the end, like in the beginning, I was like 5.8.8.7, and then like 9.8.9.7. But he was faster. Like he was like 7. Like he started behind a few people, so he had to overtake those, and then he was like straight like mid fives. And here we're defending, so that's why he lost time. But yeah, like I'm happy. I'm very happy because I wanted. Today's goal was to put like to test everything that we've learned so far, right? And we improved our time. I might go back now to Oschersleben. We improved our time there. We came here. This is a track I never raced like this layout. I've raced 2 other layouts, but never this layout. So for those like who are watching from the beginning, you saw how we had to troubleshoot and problem solve at 2 parts of the track there. And I'm just glad we did. Like we had a very competitive pace, able to put a P1. And even in the race, we were like 3-4 tenths slower than Gabriel, but we're still able to keep up and like defend our race. And finish like first, which is always good. So this is 2026 season 1, week 13, M2, and this is Summit win. Cool, a Summit win. Yeah, we crossed the 2.8K racing for the very first time in our lives. Like the iRating itself is not as important as what I'm about to show you guys. So like this here, like the progress. We started the year in 1940, and maybe like 13 weeks later, we are like almost 290. So that's 1K in one season. That's insane. That's insane. We started with the coach towards the end. So if you see, like I was going down actually, and here we start coaching, and then we start picking up and improving. And I do feel like it's actually true. One thing that I just remembered, we did have a report yesterday that I want to do. We have to wait, so I didn't do yesterday. So this was, let's file protest. Continue. So here we are gonna use the video. So Edgar Fuentes crashed onto me after race was over. I was parked for a good half minute editing my overlays, my new iRacing overlays, in what, like, far enough from the finish line so other people wouldn't be surprised. All right, that's a report. Select violation. This is intentional wrecking. And let's find him here. That's his name. Session right there. What else do you need? Check acknowledgement. Acknowledge. Cool. If you've never seen a report, that's how it's done. I try not to. Like, I feel like most of times people are just trying not to do anything silly. But, yeah, that was... If you want to see it again, let's see it again. Just so, like, you have no idea what I'm talking about. And you're like, oh, you're being too sensitive. I'll show you. I'll show you. And then we can do a few more laps here. We got down, Patrick, to 34.9 here. So we're now like less than 0.7% from the coach. And I did get like a very good feedback from someone yesterday. Let me show you guys while this is loading. Let me go to my, okay. Okay, one thing at a time, right? So let's see my rear chase, and let me open up. Right, the car is here. So let's go to the beginning. And he comes. And he really crashes us. And what tells me he really did it, if you see his cockpit view, which tells a lot, right? And like race finish, he was supposed to be slowing down. He's full gas. He sees our car, so he like lifts to be able like to go inside. He goes over the grass. Like, zero chance this was accidental. If this was accidental, he would be like coming from the outside here, and he would be like turning in on the outside here, and then he have crashed us this way here because he lost control. Yeah. Anyways, so yeah, someone
Wild
for
Slothman
Josh
said, was this during a practice?
it was yesterday after a race. Like I raced once here. I think it was yesterday. I think once or twice. I think I raced once here, and that happened after that. So I just want to show you guys, like, Josh, or Jace for Josh, came here and left this very good feedback. Long story short, he's saying that I'm focusing too much on the execution of things and not focusing enough on the grip of the car and the limits. So I'm trying to replicate the things I'm learning from the coach without necessarily feeling the feedback from the car. So when we came back to Oschersleben today, that's what we did, and we're able to improve. So I really appreciate like any type of feedback. When Craig first joined, we're in Daytona, and he was just like, yo, you should be doing this, you should be doing that. And like I was reacting to his feedback, and I was just improving. So I do value a lot any feedback that you guys have. Like if you're seeing something wrong, say it. Say it. I really, really, really appreciate it. I really do. I really do. It's part of the journey. And also, I might post on Instagram sometime later. I don't know if you can see, there is a new like closet here, like it's a wardrobe, whatever it's called. It's actually a bookshelf that I am gonna put my racing suit and my helmet. So if I do this, you might see my helmet there. But now I have to buy like the bar to be able to put them. Let's put like this. No, too high. But you're gonna start seeing my racing suit behind me from Fervo Gear. I'm trying a partnership with them. They're very good. I'd love to have a partnership with them. Maybe soon, maybe soon. Now, I think I have like mission accomplished for today, to be very honest. But we do have another half an hour. So what we're gonna do, what do we have to do? And that's practice. That's practice. So it's a 134, 135 per lap. Our goal is... like that's the other thing that happened. Let me tell you this, because that's what just happened. I printed a new heel rest. So remember we talked some time ago, like this is my heel rest. And I put there because my pedals are too high. And then I have to like to lift my leg and just hold it. So what I'll do, I'll just rest my feet on the pedals. That's like would destroy everything. And I had this. This is made for those aluminum rigs. Mine's not an aluminum one. I might buy one sometime very soon. But it has like these things on the bottom, makes them really unstable, and they're not tall enough. So they're tall but not tall enough. So I printed these ones. So this is like if you look the height difference. Like I'm aligning here from the feet of the other one. So it's like almost twice as tall. And I also removed the bottom part, so it's not like unstable anymore. The problem is, because they were so low, I was very, very used to having my hips all the way forward, right? And my knees were lower. Now that they're higher, I have to go back, and my seats are already all the way to the back. So I have to have my hips all the way to the back here. Otherwise, I hit my knees. Yeah, because I was talking to you guys, and I was just being lazy in my sitting position. When I tried to turn there, I wasn't able to. I do need a new knee. Like you see, I can do these corners. I can definitely do these corners. And like the reasons why I changed, it's not just like to feel good. It's because I was hitting the throttle so low, and also the brake. I wasn't like really able to like look at my throttle now. Just look at the throttle. I wasn't able to do something like this, or like even slower, you know. I couldn't do this because I was like stepping on the pedal too low, so like much like this, much faster. And that was kind of the feedback from the coach last session, and we fixed it. So our goal is to go even under in the next half an hour, the 34s. 0.945 that we have here. So let's do it. Let's just do it. trust the grip. The other thing is, like, both from the coach's feedback and from the YouTube feedback, let's trust the grip. Let's not be afraid. I'm gonna like put a, you see I trust too much. I was gonna put like a fast reset here, but we'll have to wait another lap. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna take it easy now. And then we get a fast reset, start an active reset point here, and then you can just try. The other thing he said, I'm taking too long to shift. So, shift earlier. Because we're so slow, I didn't have to use as much of the brakes as I did. So, no, there was like too much opening up. But again, let's treat this as an out lap, not a fast lap. But it's already good like to feel the grip. I'm putting a active reset here, just if something goes wrong, like on the first part, the last part here. Because I do need to push there, because I need like a very good start. It wasn't good enough, but let's push for fast laps here. It was a good like corner, but it wasn't a good exit. I went too early, I guess, I think. Needless to say, this was fresh. Am I intentionally like avoiding the delta here to focus on what matters?
New fastest lap for you.
But like 395 is not bad. Let's keep pushing to go faster. Not quite. This wasn't a good sector. Yeah, that was a good exit. Good exit. trust the grid, just trust the grid. Yeah. Same thing here, trust the grid, trust the grid, trust the grid.
Just set your fastest lap of the session.
That's a close to our fastest lap ever. No, no, no bueno, no bueno, no bueno. The first sector was superb, by the way. I removed the delta, but I found out that I can actually look on my dash. It's just easier to ignore the dash than the delta. Let's put the delta for now. Too much, but now we know. Let's see. There is some good time on here, on this corner. One thing also that I have to try is to cut in more. Like this is not fast enough, but coach is doing this. So he found like a faster line there. I gotta try it at full speed. Alright, that's this one, I think. Pretty good, right? Don't worry about the entry. All that matters here is the exit. Exit was complete garbage as well. So, okay. In here. If I like slide that much, it's not gonna do it. Let's go back to what like we feel comfortable doing. Let's try one thing at a time. Right now we're focusing on the first like corners. and finding the limits as like we got a feedback, just finding the limits. That's what we're trying to do.
Jensen Fate WN said, "Hey Alan, guess what?
Guess what? You got a spot in the team. You finally heard back and you got a spot in the team. Did I get it right? First attempt?
Jensen Fate WM said, yes, that but I got a new wheel today."
Ah, come on, it's super
Jensen
news.
Fate
Which one?
WM said,
Oh, that's my wheel.
Semagic FX Pro.
That's my wheel. Like, I always wanted to buy the Formula, like the one with the screen. I bought my gear used, to be very honest. But like, I love this wheel. I love this wheel. I love the Formula wheel. Like, even this is a complete garbage lap already. I'm gonna show you guys. I was not trying to do this. Like, yeah, this is our wheel. It's just I don't have like the double pedals though. I just have like single pedals. All right, now I have to attach, buddy. Let's attach. Let's attach. Sometimes it does this. There we go. By the way, like,
Jensen Fate WM said, no, I don't have this one, I have the one with screen.
so that's the Formula FX Pro. Did you say that? It said FX Pro. That's the Form FX Pro, or is the Form FX? I don't know. I don't know. You said it right. Maybe I understood it wrong. Nice, buddy. I love that wheel. I love that wheel. It's just like I want to buy like a better rig before I buy another wheel. And honestly, it's just because I love the way it looks. I don't really need it. So I've been lazy on spending that money. Congrats, man, congrats. I feel like only sim racers understand the feeling of buying new stuff. Spending a lot of money on new stuff. But yeah, it's a hobby. It's a hobby, for sure. Congrats, man, congrats. What's your wheelbase?
Jensen Fate WM said, Alpha Mini.
Okay. That's a 12, right? I really like Semagic. I don't know why, I just like it.
Jensen Fate WM said, what's yours?
Mine is the Alpha U. It's like the 24 or something like that, like crazy. Never use that high though. It feels like it's gonna like rip off my shoulders.
Said, I love Semagic too.
I wanna buy like their gloves next. But like a pair of gloves like $100 and something. I'm like, it's too much, buddy. For what it is, it's too much. I was using my actual racing gloves, but I realized I was gonna destroy them sooner rather than later. Is that like the Supercar New Zealand, like the team you joined? That you're gonna race with them?
Jensen Bay WM said, "Yet it's mostly an Australian team."
Gotcha. Was that the reason you went to Australia, or just for the Grand Prix itself, like just a coincidence? Yeah, I do have to improve like this.
Jensen Bay WM said, "Just for GP but met a few guys there too."
Nice, man. Nice. Are you thinking about going pro? Like, what's your iRacing goal, I guess? I have to change something here real quick. Okay. Now,
It looks like we've lost the motor.
okay, buddy. This is weird.
You've got some damage. Let's get that fixed.
Okay, it's sideways. This is sideways. Okay, got it. I have to turn around. Yeah, like my heel rest
Jensen
was
Bay
weird.
WM said, "Going pro would be awesome but still far off it."
I don't think we're that far, man. I don't think we're that far. You are in a team. You're good. Like, to be where you are requires talent. Like, someone without talent won't get, like, just won't get there. That's how I feel about it. And so you have the talent. So it's a matter of getting the right coaching, getting the right support, you know. And you're young. From the things you say in terms of school and stuff, like, you're young, so you do have a lot of time. I'm an old guy doing this, and I still dream about going pro, so why not? Which wheel did you have before? Like just the regular one?
Jensen Bay WM said, "Samagic GT1 was a round wheel."
Okay, yeah. That's my only wheel, by the way. I had like the Logitech before, and then I found like a good deal on Facebook Marketplace for both, like separate people, but for both the wheel and the base. It's like, yeah, I'm gonna buy it. So I bought it. Once I brought both home, I sold my Logitech. But that was like a round wheel, but since then, I kind of like it. I don't know why.
Jensen Bay WM said, "Same haha, I had Logitech and upgraded to Samagic."
You see, man, like, great minds think alike. And I thought about going to Fanatic. And other brands. I just found like Samagic to be the best cost benefit. And I could find an amazing deal off like on Facebook. So I was already like inclined to go see Magic. I was like, okay, that's a good deal. Gianni is in Australia. The coach, my coach, is in Australia too. So he's in Perth.
Jensen Bay WM said, "I got a whole Samagic setup for 23K NZD." Jensen Bay WM said, "That that's about 1,500 US.
And that's the base plus wheel, or with something else? Man, I'm destroying my lifetime here. Is that like just the base and the wheel, or something else as well? Or the pedals? Like my pedals are similar.
Jensen Bait WM said, base wheel pedals, triple monitors and brake.
Okay.
Jensen Bait WM said, great deal.
Yeah, for 1,500 for sure. I don't know how much I spent on mine. Maybe slightly more than that. So I know that I think base plus wheel was like close to 1,000, like 950 I think. The pedals I got like in brand new was this older guy. He races NASCAR and he wanted one, but Micro Center didn't have it, so he bought the other one. Waited for the one to arrive, and then he bought that one.
Second hand is the way to go.
Yeah, like, thank you. There's virtually, like, if you can, like, here in the US, I don't know in Australia, but like here, everything, it's like the shelf price plus tax, right? Plus sales tax. In Brazil, it's just like the final price anyway, so at least you don't have to add anything. So when you get like second hand, you never have to pay the sales tax. And you can inspect it if it looks good, if it feels good. A lot of people, they overbuy stuff, or they buy thinking they're gonna like really use it, and they never do. So I do feel like that's the best way of doing it. I wanna do like a challenge later this year
Jensen Bait WM
of like the cheapest setup I can get on
I
Facebook
got my wheel
Marketplace.
for 650 and is 1,530 new.
Damn, that's in New Zealand currency, right? Like a new one in the US is $549 plus tax.
Jensen Bait WM said, yes.
And it's funny because they say like it's on sale from like 700 and some, like from
Jensen Bait
549, but it's on sale for
said, anti-currency ISNT break.
I mean, if we're not traveling abroad, all I have to make enough money to live inside, right? That's even the US, like dollar is great, but things are expensive. So I tell my friends in Brazil, like they go to a bar, sometimes you pay like $7-8 on like a Miller Lite, you know, like on a cheese. I'm completely missing this food. But yeah, it's stronger than Brazilian currency for sure, but there they pay like 50 cents of a dollar on a beer, like on the street, like on a full liter of beer. And here I'm paying on a pint $5, $6, $7 for like a not so good beer.
Jensen Bait WM said, even if you convert USD to NZD, the prices in America are much better.
Are they? Maybe because of imports, right? Like, if they're manufactured here, have to ship and stuff. But yeah, like in Brazil, we have like a lot of tariffs on electronic goods. So it's insane. Like people, it's twice the price. I'm not joking. It's just like twice the price. So it's just insane. I see people buying these things. Okay, that is outrageous. That's just outrageous. Let me see if I can get like this next corner here. Wasn't the best exit, but we still can improve this corner without it. That's for the brakes, hold, turning. Turning the gas. Much better. Much better. the weight transfer here was very bad. It's a very aggressive way of doing this one. And I don't think I'm faster doing it, so... Okay, let's go for our last lap here. I'll try to be quiet for a full lap, which is very hard for me, because I like talking. My wife says I'm the yapper of the relationship, so... Yep. Let's try here. Full focus. The exit is crucial. Alright, heads down. Forget about the delta. Only focus on what we're doing. Alright. One more. Nobody saw it. It was a good lap. It wasn't. Okay. Let's try a full lap clean and see what we can do here. And I'm gonna push into my limit, to my absolute limit here. Let's go. Forget a delta, forget everything. That was slow. It was also slow. Let's go straight. Try to have the best time possible.
Just set your fastest lap of the session.
Alright, that was a 34.97. So when we're focused, we can definitely do it. I do feel like we lost a lot of time there. Can't be afraid of spinning here. Gotta commit to the gas and go for it. Alright, so tomorrow. I'm thinking here about tomorrow. Monday we're gonna race for sure. Monday's the new season, new week. We're gonna stay on the M2s this season. There's more to learn, more to evolve before we venture ourselves in something new. So we're gonna do it, and I think tomorrow it's gonna be like, stay tuned. Like I might just take the day off tomorrow. I didn't want to take the day off today because we're racing Summit Point. Let me see what M2s are racing tomorrow. Actually, let's just bring this back. Why are we bringing it back? For no reason, just because we want to feel professional. Like Max Verstappen and Lindbaum
Hitboxing
in the
10,
race. Let's race Australia.
5, 3, 2, 1. Right here.
All right. So yeah, for tomorrow, let me actually see my fastest lap here, because I do feel like we had a. No, we didn't have the fastest lap. No, very close though, very close. I'll just save this. Let me see from the outside. This helps a lot. Far chase, camera. Yeah, tomorrow I might like take it off. So if you have not joined our Discord server yet, make sure you do, because I'm gonna put it there for sure. But first, let's see what track I have to. I feel like I need more rotation here. So here is okay. Here I need the car to have more rotation. I'm not getting rotation too much. This is not bad. This is actually good. Gotta stay tight here.
Jensen Bait WM said,
Tighter, much tighter.
could maybe use more curb on T1.
Okay, let me see that again. Here I'm avoiding the sausage. I know some people do it. Just obsess the car too much for me. And I lose time, so I'd rather be slow down, faster than other. Oh, okay. Sorry, I was looking at something else here. Wait. And definitely use more of the curb there. There's some time here. There's a 10th here at least. This wasn't the fastest exit ever. It was good. It was good. Let me see the T1 again. Yeah. Is this like the fast one? Yeah, I can use slightly more curb here. Let's see from the inside what this looks like. Yeah, I agree. It's just the price of hitting the yellow things here is very high. But there is like what, like maybe 30 centimeters, maybe less, like maybe like 15 centimeters. Here's the thing. I'm braking too hard and trying to brake too hard. That's killing my rotation. I need to finish this with the car pointed more to the right side.
Jensen Bait WM said, are you 2791 iRating?
Yeah, right now. As of right now, yes. As of this very moment, yes.
Jensen Bait WM said, "Nice job. That's some crazy progress."
Thank you, man. Like it is. It is. I was showing earlier today. There is even like something that's better. Hold on. iRacing evolution. There is. I forgot the name. Is it Nemo? Overtime. Chart. So there is a. Where is it? It used to be the first. See my. Let me see here. Maybe this one. It's not this one. There was an app, like a web app, that would show like nicely, but you can also see here. We're actually like 2:08:54. Sorry, or 2:08:54 because I had a race today. So what's going on here? It's not loading. 2:08:54. If I come here and I show like sports car, the evolution we had like in the last 1 month, like from Feb 15 like to March 14th, March 15 already. That's like almost a 1K. And today like we're even higher than this. So I'm gonna make a video about this. And this was all coaching. This here, when I went from somewhere here to somewhere here, like this jump here was basically finishing races from here to here. Like this 600 iRating was, you know what, I'm gonna treat my car as if I had to pay every single time it crashes. So I'm avoiding every single crash I can, focusing on completing races, and that's when I gained a lot of iRating. Here I didn't want to race anymore because I was like 2K iRating and I didn't want to lose iRating, which played against me, like you see. And then I was like holidays and travel and other stuff. So I did this twice when I got, I think, somewhere here, like 1800, and I stopped for a while. And then I came back. And that's when I decided, like, I don't care about iRating anymore. I care about like where my curve is taking me. So if it's an upward trajectory, great. If it's a downward trajectory, maybe like I have to fix something, or we change cars, like just more competitive folks out there. So I'm looking more at the story this is telling rather than the numbers. But that said, 28:54, I am super, super proud. And for me to update here, what I have to do is, because it's a Python code that updates it, so I have to be in a session. So I'll do it real quick. So we start tomorrow from the maybe Monday, from the right one. And actually, I want to see like what we're gonna be racing tomorrow in iRacing. Let's see. I want to close caps for a second. And now I come here and I run this thing. And it should update in your screen. The iRating. Did it? Try one more time. Yeah, there we go. Just this Python code that does it. I did it with Gemini or ChatGPT and Claude. Alright guys, that's it for today. I may be here tomorrow, I may be not here tomorrow. Monday for sure. Let's see M2 schedule tomorrow. Oran Park, the Grand Prix one. Yeah. Don't care as much about this one. I did want to do Lime Rock. We had our win. We had like 4 races. Really? I don't remember finishing like a bad position in this like crazy week. But top 3 times, pole today, win today. Very happy with that. And very happy with the performance as well. So that's it, guys. I'll see you tomorrow. Thanks for joining. Or on Monday for sure. Maybe tomorrow. Thanks for joining. And yeah, like just keep improving one lap at a time.